You know, there's a question that can ground you when you're trying to make a decision about the right next step to take. And I'm going to share it with you because it's one of my favorite coaching questions from somebody I really admire. And this is the fifth in a six-part series I'm doing about how to coach yourself with the right kinds of questions that help you move forward in the best possible way. And I've been taking questions from some of you. And here's the question this week. It says, I'm trying to make a decision about how to handle an opportunity that has come up. It's an exciting opportunity, but there are some time-sensitive matters that are making the decision feel really urgent. And I'm scared of making a move too quickly because the consequences of doing that might be something I regret later. All right, we've probably all been in a position like that before where we're trying to make a decision. And here's the thing, we often are looking for the right answer, but it's most important to start with the right question, to take kind of a self-coaching approach to how to move forward. So here's the question I want to coach you with, and it's based on a question from pastor and author Andy Stanley. He wrote a book called Better Decisions, Fewer Regrets, and it's this: when you consider your past experiences, your current circumstances, your future dreams, what is the wise thing to do? The wise thing. I love, love, love that. And I love it because, number one, it's kind of taken a 360 of your life, looking at the past, the experiences you've had, which have given you some wisdom, looking at your present circumstances, what's actually the reality of what's going on right now and what matters right now, because in different seasons and different stages of our lives, we might make decisions differently based on where we are. And then thinking about what you want for the future. What is your vision? Looking at all three of those things, what is the wise thing to do? Not what's the easiest, not what's the fastest, the cheapest, what's the most popular thing to do, but what's the wise thing to do? When we ask that question, we almost always get a different answer from what's the easiest thing or the fastest thing. The wise thing to do, whatever your answer to that question, do that. That's the answer you're not going to look back on with regret. So pause and just say, and really you need to get quiet when you do this, what's the wise thing to do? Now, if you've pondered this idea of self-coaching, I talk about it a lot. Coaching is powerful, but we don't always have our coach right there with us. It's important for us to understand how to pause and ask ourselves powerful questions. I want you to try out a course I've created. It's a free course. You can find it at ValerieBurton.com. It's simply called How to Coach Yourself. And if you have really come to the realization that you're ready for more personal growth, I've got a membership I want you to look into. It's called the Successful Women's Academy, SWA we like to call it. You can find that at ValerieBurton.com as well. But in the meantime, with that decision you are trying to make, ask yourself, what's the wise thing to do?